Auckland, in many respects, is fairly sustainable and is considered to be one of the most eco-friendly cities in the world. Although the city's main flaw when considering sustainability lies in the fuel we use for transport. Almost every household in the city has a motor vehicle. This is evident merely from walking down any street. Of those cars, almost all are petrol-powered. Why this is a problem simply comes down to petrol being an unsustainable resource. There are many downsides to the use of petrol as a form of fuel for transportation, the main being the negative effects of petrol on the environment. This is a problem that needs to be addressed immediately. Although they are sometimes not seen, the pollution that is produced from cars amounts to a large part of greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases eat away at the ozone layer. This could ultimately result in global warming, which could forever damage the climate of the world, not just the city that we live in. Another major downside of using petrol for fuel consumption is with regard to the amount of petrol left in the world. Petrol prices are rising dramatically due to the depletion of oil reserves. Unfortunately, this has hit the consumers worst, as they have become so reliant on petrol and have no choice but to spend more and more money on this resource. In the near future, the world will drain the last amounts of petrol left and will have to find an alternative. It would be best to make a change now to prevent this from happening, rather than leave it for later generations to sort it out. To think the citizens of Auckland would be able to continue with their lives without cars would be unrealistic. Therefore, Aucklanders, as well as the government, must find alternatives to the consumption of fuel for transport that can be sustainable without having to lower the amount of cars on the road.